Today isn't any old day out. It's a grand day out. And like any grand day out, it starts with cheese. We've come to the Wensleydale Creamery in Hawes because, well, it's the best place to get cheese around here. And, as everybody knows, Wensleydale is a very fine piece of cheese. Wensleydale goes very well with fruitcake. It's a northern thing.
Fruitcake.
Okay. Just a little one. And of course it goes well with olives or crackers or beer or dried meats or whatever else you fancy putting it with. Because, you know, it's cheese. It goes with everything. And of course, darling, do you want a breast enhancer or a butt massage? This is the posh cafe. It's more proper meals. And then the other cafe does sandwiches and cheese on toast and a couple of biscuity things. Nothing overly exciting, but you know, it'll do as a lunch if you're here. But town's better. As well as the two cafes, the cheese shop and the gift shop, there's a museum on the cheese making and the history of the Wensleydale cheese, and you could go and watch the cheese being made. No. Although it's getting more popular to get your milk.
Is it again?
Milk delivered, yeah. It's all that.
Because it went really out of vogue, didn't it?
Yes. So, I think it was a £5 to get in and just have a pootle around this. I know, they're brilliant, aren't they? There's more. These ones here as well. The Hawes yarn bombers. That's not bad, £15,000 in donation. Oh, the churner thingy.
You have to sit and churn and she had all these. She had her own.
Did she have the woodworm as well?
No, I don't think so. She had her own press. She did butcher as well. She did her own butcher as well.
These are brilliant. Yeah, the wrong trousers.
Yeah, I looked at
What? Found the intestines. Ooh. I found the rumen. And the amarsen. And the abomarsen. And the reticulum. And the mouth, I can pronounce that one.
What?
Have my lights come on? I don't think my lights came on. Oh, that could be why. Just in case you weren't aware that there is a little bit of a thing going on between Wensleydale and Wallace and Gromit. You might have missed it, you know. Everybody knows that Wallace likes Wensleydale cheese. But did you know that Wallace and Gromit is the reason why Wensleydale came back from the brink. And it's literally because Wallace had, a nice bit of Wensleydale. And it absolutely turned the fortunes of the business. They were about to go under. And then this plasticine chap brought them back.
No, we're here on a weekend, and it says that there is no cheese making on a weekend.
Yeah.
So you just get people wandering randomly around in white wellies.
Cleaning stuff up.
Oh, I think that makes... Well, they could do with cleaning their windows here. So that's us out of the cheese experience. Got a 2-for-1 because the demonstration was on later this afternoon, but yeah, didn't fancy hanging around for ages. So took the TV screen option. Now I'm going to go back to the car, drop the cheese off, got a lot of cheese, and head down into Hawes. Now, I've just got to show you this one. I am so impressed by this. They just don't want to go in or out of the back of this. It's a good job that there's a curb there. But quite good parking. Right. Down the steps into Hawes. It's actually really weird, isn't it, that there's no bikers. It is. Mind you, the way that the roads are flooded, it's not going to be a fun ride. Yes. That's the Wednesday. Not the Wednesday, the Hawes Yarn Bombers.
Yeah.
They're the ones who did the Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. I'm going to fix it now.
And they've been doing the toppers. And it's very quiet for Hawes. I know it's November, but it's like one of those that, there's always people here, but it is really quiet. It's quite nice. No, I don't know if I mentioned before, but this place is really good for gluten-free. It's quite old-fashioned upstairs, but they do a nice range of food for us. There's the Wensleydale pantry. And then, of course, here is the other reason that you come to Hawes. That's just for the sweet shop.
It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
You're going to go and have a look?
I know you don't think you.
Your winter wear. I gotta say, I'm just wandering around in a cardigan, because after 20 and a bit years up north, I've acclimatised. There you go, Hurdy. That is a Lake District thing, but and Romney's Kendal mint cake in the window there. He's made it over the border. think it's around Yorkshire and the Lake District. Probably Wales as well. There's a lot of sheep. And there's a lot of sheep art. So St Margaret's Church in Hawes is considered to be dedicated to St Margaret of Antioch. Apparently in the 3rd or 4th century, a Roman emperor, I'm not even going to try and say his name, apparently fell madly in love with her, asked her to marry him, but under the condition that she renounced Christianity. She said no, he tortured her and then imprisoned her. And then while she was in prison, she was believed to have had an encounter with the devil in the form of a dragon. And according to the legend, he swallowed her, but the cross, I don't know, got stuck in his throat. And he was forced to cough her back up again. Anyhow, after that, they decided to try and execute her by fire and then by drowning. But prayers kept her unharmed when she was saved. Anyhow, they decided they'd just deal with it the old-fashioned way and beheaded her. But they've what's it that she may have existed and she was martyred. But apparently the dragon, the surviving, the burning, the drowning and things like that might be a fictitious embroidery that sort of adds to the legend. I don't know how they got that. But, you know, still quite cool. I mean, she got a dragon to throw her up. You can hear the river. Yeah, the bridge is just around the corner, but it's sounding full. Well, I like that little tricycle there. No, I'm not going to say anything. No, I am going to say something. Somebody's hung Father Christmas. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Are they expecting it to actually get that high that he's going to be surfing? Because, you know, it's not far off it now. And carry on down. Look, there's more of the Hawes yarn bombers stuff here. They've been very busy. Oh, Father Christmas, Wallace and Gromit, and all of the characters there. Little Robin on that one. The grand depart of the Tour de France passed through Hawes, commencing on the famous Côte de Buttertubs climb. If you don't know the Buttertubs, that's an interesting drive, let alone an interesting cycle. Looks to have closed. The old road works there. Yes. Athwaite's is now closed for business. Although it's been a great many years since we went in there. Which... it was an interesting museum. It was about rope. It was still quite an interesting one. Wander down past the John Baker. You can see where the line used to be, and there's a public footpath goes along What are they using the coaches for? Looks like a little play centre for kids. I don't know which end. I don't know, go in that end then. I'm waiting for it to come chasing out. Go, no, the other steps. Do the other ramp. Let's very find out we're going to be doing history in the wrong. Oh, that's got a good creak on it. I don't know if you can see those. I don't think you can. Maybe with the lighting on those are quite freaky. Yeah. Bool and Scala, boot and stick. There's roller skates as well. You remember the crashing, clashing noise as you go in. There you go. What Yorkshire's famous for. Bit of a brass band. Back in the day when cows were rectangular. Presentable offences at Bainbridge court rolls of 1830 included entertaining lewd women, hedges out of repair, being a cousin and drunkard, selling unwholesome beer and ales, not paving highway before door, killing game in the nights, false thoughts. I have no idea what a false thought is.
The fells are scarred by the remains of lead mines, but as the industry declined, the workers moved on, some to the northeast to work the coal mines, but many left for America where their skills were in demand.
The old lead mines. I mean, of course, not actually the lead mines, but you know, lead mines at the museum. Up into the pharmacy.
As well as lead mine, the Yorkshire Dales was knitting central, with home workers hand knitting huge numbers of stockings, gloves, caps and sweaters. Poet Robert Southey described some as the terrible knitters of Dent, and he meant terrible as in terribly good.
And with the fabulous eyelashes. I think that's us done. Starting to go dark. The rain's starting to come back again. And we're going to have a hotel back. And, you know, we've got cheese. We've done the museum. Having come over here for years, never actually gone into that museum before. And since we've got a few hours to kill between dropping off and picking up children, it's quite a good day to do it. This is actually quite a good town for gluten-free and for vegetarian. The pubs and the cafes are all pretty good for us. The chippy, if they've got enough batter in. Don't try it over the summer, or get in early if you're coming in the summer, because they ran out when we were in. And I had I think I had a sweet and sour or something, which was a bit strange from the chip shop, but it was very nice. But it's all good. The only letdown I'd say is that the Wensleydale visitor centre thingy with the cheese shop. and that is very limited for gluten-free. So buy your cheese there and then come down into the town to actually get something to eat if you're going to stop for lunch or dinner or whatever. You get much better options.
Well, that's it for us then. The land of sheep, lead, knitted stockings and cheese. We'll see you next time. Bye. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, it's free, and ding that bell so you get notified when we upload a new video. It all helps our channel grow and gives me a good reason to take the fun out.